Now, why or what we are talking about today is NDIS businesses and growing fast. So today we are talking about growing an NDIS business and why it matters, right? Because everybody in the sector is probably a little bit up in arms, or, there's been lots of change at the moment, recently anyway. And what has been happening for the last, how long has the NDIS been out? 12, 13 years now, is lots of really fast business growth. And I think that what often happens that people don't realize is, well, a lot of the time I have people coming to me who are saying, I need more referrals. How do I get referrals? That's the main question that people come to me with. And it's generally people who have either just started out or maybe have a couple of clients on board and they're really looking to grow. And then when I sort of ask the question, okay, so tell me about your systems. What do you have in place to be able to support this growth? If I teach you how to get referrals and how to get more clients, are you ready for the influx? Because once we get more referrals, that means we've got more participants. We then need to be hiring more staff. More participants, more staff equals so much more admin, which takes so much time. There's complexity around that in terms of matching participants and staff, and then the compliance that goes with that, which is now just going to get bigger and stronger, and something that businesses will need to be even more on top of than what they have been until recently. So that is why this conversation matters, because we need to make sure that we have the groundwork and the foundations of our business in place before we are looking to grow. Because the last thing that you want to do is be growing and trying to be providing that best care and that best onboarding experience for participants while you're also trying to update systems and implement SOPs and policies and procedures in the background, and you're trying to juggle all of these things at the same time. So it's really the first place that I like to start when looking at a business is the foundations and what do we have in place to work with, because it makes everything that happens from there so much easier. So I would love to hear, maybe if people would like to drop in the chat and just share, is there any systems or any particular processes that you already have in place or that you started your business with from the get-go? Were you somebody that was like, I'm not getting started until the groundwork is ready and I have this system and that system and it's going to make things so much easier? Or are you somebody who sort of started and has had to upgrade along the way? So would love to hear from that, how you have managed that in your business or the business that you work for.
Oh, here we go.
Shift Care and Zero, now including Paycat, amazing. In the beginning, we used Deputy, and now we use Employment Hero, Shift Care, and Paycat. Okay, cool, amazing. Yeah, look, and it's can become quite the tech stack, right? As well as Mariana's shown there, started with Deputy and is now using three different softwares. So it's really important to make sure that we have those things in place so that when it comes to growth, it just makes things so much easier. We started with the bare bones, handwritten invoicing. Wow. Participant bookings in a diary. We've scaled now to using a CRM and an LMS software, bookkeeping software such as Xero, and Better HR for our policies and procedures. Amazing. Cool. Flow Logic, Employment Hero, and Paycat. Love it. I love that you are obviously all doing the right thing by making sure that your payroll is in order. You're not going to have any of these issues of fair work issues because you've incorrectly paid anybody, which is great. That's definitely one less thing to stress about.